What triggered Tamim's shock retirement? Undue pressure pushed him to the breaking point. People close to the cricketer say he was struggling in a hostile environment created by the board.
Tamim Iqbal's retirement from international cricket amid a home series against Afghanistan has shocked fans across Bangladesh, but it did not surprise some who knew what he had been going through, and after the one-day international captain called a press conference late on Wednesday night, others who watched him become Bangladesh's highest scorer in limited overs cricket only from the stands or on TV were certain what he was going to say. Injuries have blighted the back end of Tamim's career, forcing him to opt out of the series against India in December last year. Lingering pain and discomfort in his lower back also saw him miss the one-off test against Afghanistan last month. On the eve of the first ODI against the Afghans, Tamim revealed that he was not at full match fitness and would assess the situation after the game. His comments drew strong criticism from many, but Bangladesh Cricket Board President Nazmul Hasan, known for his harsh public comments against the cricketers, even seniors like Tamim, might have gone too far this time. Is it a match in the neighborhood? Nazmul told a newspaper, for Tamim, it might not be a match in the neighborhood, but in his home city of Chattogram, where he grew up to love cricket. Bangladesh lost the match to the visitors, leaving the hosts in a difficult situation to win the last two matches for a crucial series victory as they are preparing for the next World Cup in India. His decision to ultimately call time on his international career signals that he has reached a breaking point with his fitness woes. And undue pressure from the board. It could not be confirmed what was discussed after the match, but people close to the cricketer said he was struggling to cope up with a hostile environment created by a section of the board for quite some time. Besides Nazmul's public comments embarrassing the cricketers, some other means used by the board to create pressure on him were visible. BDNews24.com learnt that Tamim, who could have easily captained Bangladesh beyond the upcoming World Cup with some more feathers in his caps, was not even allowed to organize the press conference at Aziz Stadium. As a boy, Tamim learned cricket in the outer part of the stadium. The stadium authorities did not give him the permission for a press conference out of fear of repercussions by the board. The decision was not made hastily. I thought a lot about it. There are different reasons behind it, which I don't think should be mentioned here. I have been discussing it for quite some time, even with members of my family. I believe this is the right time to step away from international cricket, a choking Tamim said, as he failed to hold back tears. Family members told BDNews24.com they tried to inspire the cricketer to continue playing and respond to the criticisms and undue pressure through his performance as an opener and skipper. Some even advised him to relinquish captaincy and focus on batting, but nothing worked. You can fight against your opponents, but not the board of your country or people who should have been your guardians, Tamim told them, according to one of the family members who discussed the issue with Tamim. Such a pressure was put on him for a long time that he is not in a mental state where someone can continue, said the family member who refused to be named for the story. Speaking to BDNews24.com after the press conference, Tamim refused to reveal the reasons behind his decision directly, but said, "What would you do if someone gave you something," and then started making excuses to take that back. Asked if Nazmul's latest comments were the trigger point behind his retirement, Tamim said, "He says many things like this, but actually I've been discussing the issue with my family for quite some time, but yes. His comments this time made it easy for me to make the final decision, which was already on my mind. You may ask people close to me. They also realized I wasn't feeling well or enjoying the game.